Hey yogis, let's get started. Welcome. Welcome to Bariatric Yoga. I'm Tracy, and I'm really glad that you're joining me to practice some yoga, caring for yourself. What a concept. I love practicing yoga because it's just a practice. So wherever it is that you're finding yourself today, just settle in. I'd like to start with an offering, if you're here in the studio, to bring in the sense of smell. If you're at home and you're practicing at home, I encourage you to maybe grab some fruit or something that has a potent smell so that you can offer yourself the sense of smell. So if you're here in the studio and you'd like some lavender, just palms up and just rub it around. And it comes off of your clothes, just offering it and just spreading it all around, bringing in the sense of smell. Oh. And then finding an easy seat. And that looks different for everyone. And we're going to begin with some breath practice. Pranayama, our life force. So settle in. We're going to practice today a 3-stage breath practice, beginning with stage 1, placing the hands on the hips with the palms facing down at the ground and the palms parallel to the earth. This is a counted breath. So I'm going to do the counting, and all you have to do is breathe. It's an in breath of 4, a hold at the top for 4, and then an out breath, slow out breath for a count of 6, with a hold of 2 at the bottom. The breath practice here is what's called an ujjayi breath. It's an audible breath that is a restriction in the back of the throat. This breath practice is so great because it brings our attention deeply to the breath. So I want to first maybe even just let go of the hold of the hands and practice the ujjayi breath. So it's a restriction in the back of the throat that makes almost like the sound of an ocean when you practice the breath. So on the in breath, it's just this restriction in the back of the throat so that when you're breathing, it sounds like in and out. So that you can audibly hear the breath, bringing attention to the breath, stilling the mind so that you can't do a lot of thinking while you're breathing. Most of the time, we don't really think about the breathing. We're breathing and thinking about other things. So the practice herein lies with the ujjayi breath while I'm counting and you're breathing. So don't think, just breathing and practicing this breath that gives a little restriction in the back of the throat. So at stage 1, the hands are on the hips. The palms are facing down, parallel to the ground. And we'll just take a big deep breath in here and exhale. And then the counting of the breath on the inhale breath, breathing in, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And relax, palms facing up. Hands can come to rest on the knees. Natural breath. Just noticing. Excellent. Second stage of pranayama breathing, we're going to bring the hands underneath the armpits, tucking the thumbs underneath the armpits. And the arms are kind of chicken winged out here to the side. We're going to keep them up, feeling the breath as it fills up the body. Take one natural round of breath, big in and exhale. And on my count with that ujjayi breath, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, breathing out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, and release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. Relax, let the hands face palms up. Natural breath. Just notice. Third stage of pranayama breathing. Take the hands, stretch them out and up, reach up high to the sky. And we're going to bring the palms on to reach the back of the back. So just tapping the back for a full extension of breath to fill the entire cavity here of the body. So reaching for the back here, one natural breath in and out. And on my count with that ujjayi, we call it the victory breath in yoga, that victory breath, restriction in the back of the throat. On my count, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, breathing in, hold, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, release, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and release, bringing the hands onto the knees, palms facing up, just normal breath. Yogis, that practice is so beautiful, calms the mind. Taking this moment right here, right now, set your satnam, set your intention for the rest of your practice, an I am statement. I am beautiful. I am breath. I am alive. I am anointed. I'm special. I'm happy. I'm content. You come up with yours or borrow one of mine. The best part about a satnam is it doesn't even have to be true. We practice it anyway. Just gently blinking the eyes open if they were closed. We're going to begin some movement with our breath. Still breathing in and out. We're just going to rock back and forth. Just bringing some movement into the body. Gently rocking back and forth. Even lifting up off the ground. Maybe a smile on your face. And then when you're ready, we're going to take the right hand and plant it firmly on the ground and use it to push both sitting bones down onto the earth. Just beginning to feel that side body stretch and then sending the left arm high to the sky, increasing that side stretch. Beautiful straight line with the left hand all the way down to the left hip. Breath in. Giving energy to the body, and on the exhale, deepening into the stretch, reaching through the fingertips, perhaps even a gaze up to the sky if you don't already have one. Filling the lungs with air, and on the exhale, just letting go and deepening into the stretch. Feels so good. And when you're ready, a bend in the elbow and a gentle return to neutral. And that rocking back and forth, lifting yourself up off the floor if you can. And then when you're ready, we'll plant the left hand down to the ground. When you're ready, it's kind of fun to just kind of rock back and forth like a child. You know, we forget. We can just have fun. When you're ready, plant the left hand and use that to send your sitting bones, your sits bones, I like to call them sitting bones, down to the ground. And even that stretch might be enough, but if you want to increase the stretch, send your right hand high to the sky, reaching the fingertips. You'll notice that just by breathing in, my lung capacity increases the stretch. A glance up to the fingertips can change the stretch. When I'm in tune with my breath, I'm practicing yoga. And when you're ready, gently pushing yourself back up into neutral. Just finding some stillness and notice. Grow tall on the inhale breath. Send the spine high to the sky. Drop the right ear to the right elbow. Oh, that's not an elbow. That's a shoulder. Right ear to the right shoulder. And then on an inhale breath, take your right hand, wrap it all the way around your head. We're going to add some weight to this next stretch. That feels good. If you're holding on to any tension in the lower part of the body, let it be. Let it go. This stretch is just for your neck. When you've had enough on that side, gently releasing the hand first. Paying attention, turning the neck to neutral. And then dropping the left ear to the shoulder, not the elbow. And then use your breath, yogis. Breathe it in. Breathe in the left hand to wrap around the head. I like to tuck my fingers around my ear, if for no other reason to remind me that I have one. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Don't hold on to tension. Also like to remind yogis here to not add too much weight to the stretch. It's gentle. Breathing in, maybe a slight smile on the face. And breathing out, letting go of any tension in the lower part of the body. And when you're ready, release the hand first, returning to neutral. And then just a slight gaze up to the sky, bringing the chin high. Big inhale breath, opening up the heart space, Anaranjada. Generous exhale breath. Turning to neutral and going all the way through neutral to a gaze down, dropping the chin to the chest. And then an inhale breath, sending both hands high to the sky, interlacing the fingertips and allowing the hands to drop to the nape of the neck. For a little bit of weight there. You can bring the elbows to kiss in the front if that feels nice. Do pay attention to the spine, keeping it nice and straight. The stretch is just here in the neck. Big breath in and out. Releasing the weight of the hands, returning them to neutral. And then, yogis, it always feels good to just go all the way around. Wow. I just don't pay attention. My body is thanking me right now. Once you go one direction, please head in the other. Oh, I did a long time on the breathing. Okay, yogis. Let's find that neutral position and extend the right leg long on the mat. And we'll turn the body to face the right foot and just very gently tippy-toe the fingers along each side of the leg, bringing the body down as far as you can before you feel that resistance. And just holding there. Take a breath in, sending oxygen to that muscle that's like, ooh, wait a minute. And then use the exhale breath to perhaps deepen the stretch, just maybe by 1 degree. And breathe like that. In breath sends the oxygen. The exhale breath allows the stretch to become just a little bit more. Gently walking back up. And bringing the right leg in and then switching it out for the left. Same thing here, rotating the body so that it's facing the left foot. Taking a look at those amazing toes. The spine is nice and straight. It's an inhale breath. And on the exhale, I'm going to forward fold, just tippy-toeing my fingers along each side until I feel that resistance. And then it's all about the breath work. Yogis, if we do nothing else for 45 minutes but pay attention to our breathing, we've done our job. How great is that? In and out. Using the exhale breath to go just a little bit deeper. Now is when we have absolutely no tension in the upper part of the body. This is all about the lower half. When you're ready, gently walking yourself back up. And now send both legs long. And we'll head for a wide-legged forward fold. I like to use my hands as a kickstand, and I'll just walk them forward slowly so I don't deep dive into any sort of muscle tear. Using the breath, when I feel the resistance, stop. This is to be enjoyable. Using the breath. In and out. Yogis, if you're at home, please know that everyone's forward fold looks different. Your legs may be really close together. Your forward fold may be very shallow. It might look like this. And that is super. You're still doing it. So wherever you are in your practice, please know that you are practicing it. So now the opportunity is here for you to just walk around. So in this forward fold, I love to just pretend like I'm Spider-Man and I just suction cup my hands. I just move around from place to place, just picking up and moving the body, feeling each and every muscle in the legs. And when it feels sticky, I just stay there. Using the breath to send oxygen, really it's oxygenated blood, healthy blood to the muscle. Every little stretch makes a difference. When you've had enough, gently walk yourself back up into a neutral position. And I'm going to need assistance. So however, you're going to bring your legs back together to a butterfly position. We're going to have the soles of our feet come together. And take your time getting there. When you make it there, just flutter your butterfly around for a minute. And then a deep forward fold here. The bowing butterfly. All right, yogis, we're headed to a table position. So we're going to be on our knees. If you're here in the studio, I like to double my mat. It really becomes a triple. If you're at home and you have some support for your knees, if you need it, now would be the time to grab a blanket or something like that. Pause the video. I like to just pull the mat in. We'll be here for a few minutes, so it's worth the time to get comfortable. So when you make your way to your table, making sure that you find a nice firm stance and feel strong in your table. Spread your fingertips like starfish. And the knees are right underneath the hips. The belly button is pulled into the spine. Creates a really nice energy lock inside of the body. Just feeling strong here is sometimes enough. Some people like to tap their feet just to wake it up and create some grounding here. And on the inhale breath, we're going to drop the belly. We're going to take a gaze up to the sky. And you can even tuck the toes to really get into the stretch. And then on the exhale breath, we're going to push everything out, round the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, and push the earth away from you. Use the tops of the feet to push the earth away. And then on the inhale breath, tuck the toes, drop the belly, take your gaze up to the sky. And then on the exhale breath, push it all out around the spine. Bring the belly button in. Push the earth away. Inhale breath, tuck the toes, drop the belly. Chin comes high. And now, just at your own pace, you might want to hold it a little longer, or maybe you want to move a little faster. Or yogis, maybe you want to just get organic with it. Feel free. Be free. Maybe you want to move the hips side to side. You want to do a barrel roll, go all the way around. This is not choreographed. If it was, I wouldn't do very well. We're just moving this spinal fluid around. Slowly, intentionally. This is also a great time to check in with that Satnam. Finding some stillness. We're headed for some core work in Bird Dog. Yes. Bird Dog has so many variations. Please find the one that works for you. The simplest version is just to work with the hands or just to work with the legs. The most intense version is to do both simultaneously at the same time. Yogi's choice. We'll start by lifting the left hand off the ground, pinky down towards the ground. Tuck that belly button into the spine. Feel grounded. Then lifting the opposite leg. So I'm going to lift my right leg off the ground, toes are going to be pointed down. That might be enough. Holding there. Yogis, if you're up to the challenge, we're going to bring the elbow to meet the knee in the center. It's on the exhale breath that we do that. So inhale breath, I extend, and on the exhale breath, I come together in the center. On the inhale breath, I extend, and on the exhale breath, I come together in the center. Inhale, push it out. Exhale breath, bring it in together. Push it out. And exhale breath, bring it in. Inhale breath, push it out. Exhale breath, meet in the middle. 2 more. Inhale breath out. Exhale breath, come together. Last one, make it count. Inhale, push it out. And exhale, come together. Excellent, you did it. Drop down. Beautiful. Just notice the difference in the sides. Notice the shoulder. Beautiful. Okay, so now we'll start by lifting the right hand, pinky down. Maybe you just want to hold here while I'm doing all this talking. Perhaps you want to get really froggy and lift the left leg as well and hold here. Challenge is inhale breath, extending. Exhale breath, meeting in the middle. Inhale breath, extend. Exhale breath, come together. Extend. Exhale together. Inhale, extend. Reaching, reaching, reaching. And exhale breath, bring it in. And extend. Filling up. And exhale, coming together. Inhale breath, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, come together. 2 more. We can do 2 more. Extend. Excellent, come together. Last one, make it count. Reach, 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 breathe, breathe, breathe. And exhale, meet in the middle. Beautiful, and drop down. Excellent. Bring your toes to touch in the back and drop down into a child's pose. You deserve a break. You can extend the hands long. Woo. Good job. Beautiful. All right. Back to our table. We're going to thread the needle. So in your stillness, in your table, we're going to start with the right hand. Taking the right hand, we're going to bring it high to the sky. This twist in and of itself is beautiful. From this spot, I'm going to exhale out and send the hand through this beautiful space that I have here, bringing the shoulder to rest on the ground. And pushing away from the earth gives a shoulder stretch here. Option, if it's in your practice, yoga is a practice. If it's not, stay here. If you have a practice, to take the left hand around the back for a bind. Really opens up the shoulders on both sides. Breathing in and breathing out. I had a yogi say to me the other day, you can't live life just breathing in. If you're in a bind, bring the hand back, planting it on the earth, using the planted hand to lift up, undoing the needle, unthreading the needle, bringing it high to the sky before returning it back to the earth. Finding a good solid table before threading on the other side. Inhale the left arm high to the sky. And then threading it through this beautiful space we have, bringing the left shoulder to the ground. Really pushing away from the earth, using this as an active stretch. Using my left hand to give a push and a pull, using gravity as my friend. It's in your practice to take the bind and then, yogis, don't live life just breathing in. Continue the activity here by pushing away from gravity. When you're finished in this stretch, you should feel the muscle of the, what's the word I want to use? Your muscles should be tired. That's not the word, but so it should be an active stretch in the entire left arm. If you have the bind, release the bind, planting the right hand on the ground and using that to unthread your needle. Taking your needle high to the sky and then returning it back down to the earth. Good job. Good job. All right, yogis, we're gonna, if you have a mat that's doubled or tripled, you can release that. We're headed all the way to our bellies. Hopping all the way down. If you're interested in a plank to get there, please feel free. Coming to plank position. And you can slowly chaturanga all the way down. Chaturanga is a fancy word for a push-up. Just lower all the way down. And we're going to send our hands. Well, let's start in crocodile. So crocodile is the forearms, one stacked on top of the other. And I take the feet and point the toes out, which is an interesting position the body very rarely takes, which creates some thought in the mind. The forehead comes to rest, opens up the heart space, and allows for the breath to occur. Breathing in and breathing out. No tension here. Just relax. And then, yogis, we're going to send both hands stretched out in front of us and bring the right cheek to rest on the mat. This has several variations too, yogi's choice. Easy variation is just to lift the hands or just to lift the feet. Full variation will be to lift both hands and both feet. Superman. This works out the lower back as well as the core. So tucking that belly button into the spine, super idea in Superman. So it's an inhale breath to prepare, always breathing in. And on the exhale breath, we're going to lift up. You can lift just the hands. You can lift just the legs. Or you can lift all four. Inhale breath to prepare. Exhale breath, lift up however you like. And hold. 2, 3, 4. Lower back down. Take the left cheek to the ground.
Take an inhale breath to prepare. And on your exhale breath, lift up.
Fly high, Superman. Excellent. Hold, hold. And lower back down. Take your right cheek to the ground. Beautiful. Yogis, inhale breath to prepare. We're going to hold for a count of 8. Inhale breath to prepare. Exhale breath, lift up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and lower back down, left cheek to the ground. One more. Woof. Inhale breath to prepare. Exhale breath, lifting up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you hold it for 10? 9, 9.5. And lower back down. Beautiful. Bring your hands down to your sides, to underneath your shoulders. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. And let's give slight push up for a cobra. Really working on the back. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, lower back down, yogis. And then let's push back for child's pose. The opposite stretch for the back. It might feel good to bring the knees together for a closed child's pose, or this is a true child's pose versus a wide-legged child's pose. It forces the rounding of the spine. Excellent job. Our final asana, our final pose, Shavasana. When you're ready, make your way onto your back. Supine style. Rolling all the way down. Before we take that, I'm so sorry. I think I forgot last time. My favorite asana is waterfall. And we don't have a lot of time. I always run over. I'm so sorry. But this one's so important and so simple to do. Just taking the legs straight up. If you're at home, you can find a wall and just send the legs up the wall and stay there for as long as you'd like. If you are bored and you're scrolling on your phone, send your legs up the wall. This is by far the most beneficial yoga pose that I have to offer, is just legs up the wall or waterfall. We can't stay here long right now, but on your own, anytime you get a chance, send your legs high to the sky. It's so great, reverses the blood flow. It's great for the brain, for the heart, for the feet, for the legs. I could go on. But for now, I want to head to Shavasana. So bend the knees and send the legs long on the mat. Allow the hands to rest, palms up. Let your feet just flop open. Close off your eyes. Seal off your lips. Allow your body to absorb all that you have done in your practice. I'll mind the time. You mind your breath. Follow the sound of the bell all the way until its end. Best way to care for the future is to care for the present moment. On your next incoming breath, send your attention all the way to the tips of your toes, wrapping your attention around each and every intricate bone there. Allowing your breath to wrap around both feet, up to your ankles, up to your calves, sending attention to your knees, breathing life into your strong thighs. On the exhale breath, allowing your legs, both legs, to just sink down into the earth with gratitude for all that they do. Generous breath in with attention to your hips, your solar plex region, all the organs that are housed there, miraculous work that they do without being asked. Filling up your lungs to capacity on your next breath in, feeling your chest rise. Your exhale breath, feeling the whole body cave down into the earth. Sending breath from your shoulders all the way to your fingertips. And then all the way back up to your shoulders. Wrapping around your neck. Very tip and back of your spine. Your chin. Your lips. Gratitude. Your tongue. All those tiny taste buds there. Your sweet cheeks. Your nostrils, the breath that they take in. Your eyes, their lashes, your ears, every tiny little hair on your head. Your last breath in. Fill up your whole body with vital oxygen. On your exhale, letting go of anything you're still holding on to. So that as we end today, you're full of beautiful new breath, invigorating, vital. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Taking your time. Coming into a seated position when you're ready. Gentle smile on your face. We'll just take one final breath together. Just tickling the earth. And on your in-breath, just send your hands east and west. Bringing the palms to meet up at the top. Undulating our prayer position. And then bringing the thumbs to just tuck into your heartbeat. Yogis, please know that the light in me bows and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you for practicing.